Welcome to another TipLead.com tutorial. Today's tutorial is going to show you how to post an actual tip lead for auction. First, you're going to go to the website www.tiplead.com. Go ahead and click login. Remember, to post anything, you do have to be logged in. Once you're logged in, to post a tip lead, you can either click post a new tip lead here in the quick links, or you can go to auction and click post. Now, the example that I'm going to post today as a tip lead is going to be the example we use throughout the website of a painter, so I'm going to continue to go on with that. So the first thing that you want to do is notice that there's tips everywhere. So if you're entering a tip lead and you're unsure of what it's asking for or what it means, just go ahead and mouse over Tippy, any of them that have the question marks there, and a little tip will open up. You can also scroll to the bottom of any page and go ahead and click the Help FAQ, and that'll take you to our frequently asked questions. There's a bunch of different subjects. Just go ahead and click on the one that pertains to what you're looking for, and it should help you out. So, first step is to enter your headline. Again, I'm using the neighbor who needs a painter, so I'm just going to type it in real quick. Now, your headline you want to make pretty simple, and if you want certain words to stick out, like I want painter to stick out, so I'll just put it in all caps, just to help it get noticed a little bit more. Okay, pretty simple. You don't need to make your headline too long, just straight to the point. You can put any additional details in the next part where it says what is your tip lead. And you want to be sure that you don't put any contact information anywhere on here, because if there is contact information in there, your posting will be deleted. So here in the what is your tip lead, you'll notice that I put in details about when, okay, the neighbor's interested in getting their house painted before the summer. That's an important detail for a painter that helps them decide if they want to bid on it, because they can think, well, does their schedule allow them to get to do a job this size before the summer? Also, I gave additional information on how large the home is, and that there's a deck attached to it that they will also want painted. So just, you want to put in there any additional details that you think might be beneficial to a person who might be interested in bidding, so that it helps them decide how much they're willing to bid on your tip lead and if they actually want to bid on your tip lead. Now, you can select a keyword grouping. There's not really one here for painters or anything like that, so I'm going to go ahead and type in some keywords, which would be paint, painter, home, say work, job, employment, anything. You can really put anything in there. What that helps for is when people are going and browsing through tip leads, they can search certain terms. So if anybody searches a painter or a job or work, your tip lead will come up. Next thing you want to do is locate your tip lead. Now, if you know the address, you can simply type it in here. If you don't know it, there could be plenty of tip leads that you drive by, or you don't know the exact address of a business. Maybe you were there and you don't have the business card or something, but you know somebody who works there that told you of a tip lead. Then you can just go ahead and click on the map, and what I'll do is I'll click anywhere on the map just to give you an example. And once you click on the map, it will automatically put the address here. So you want to verify that that's the right address if you can. If not, don't worry about it. The name, I'll put Joe. Let's say I don't know Joe's last name. And I'm making up an email address. Now, if you don't have all of the contact information, just the address or just a phone number or an email may be valuable to somebody. So don't worry if you don't have all the contact information, as long as there's some sort of contact information and a name, because they can't contact this person unless there's a name. So, okay, we'll say that that's the mobile. If you have additional private information like this, I'll put in an example. Once you click on that box for additional private information, the page resets, and you'll see now that there's a box here for additional private information. I'm going to tell the person who would win this that you can also speak with the wife, Alma. Okay? So now this is private information. Not everybody's going to be able to see this. This information, along with the contact information, is only going to be given to the person who wins your auction. So we'll go ahead, you can pick a date here. I'll leave it as today's date. How would you rate your confidence in your tip lead? I'll say a 9, because my neighbor told me that personally, right? They could be looking at other things, so I mean, I could put a 10, but I'll put a 9. Do I want to set a minimum price for your tip lead? No, because I don't really know what it's worth. You can select a minimum price if you don't want to get anything less than $5 for this information, or $20 or whatever it is, go ahead. But keep in mind, if your minimum price is not met during the auction, then your tip lead will not be sold and you'll have to put it up for re-auction. So could work for you, could work against you. I'm going to check the box to automatically re-auction in the event that nobody bids on the tip lead. I want it to be automatically re-auctioned without me having to do anything. You have an option to provide a buy now price. Sure, we'll say they can buy it now for $25. I'd be happy with that. And now you can select a public display name. You can choose to do it anonymously with your username, or you can select another. So I'll select another. You can just go ahead and type that in there, and you can save it as a draft or OK for immediate auction. For this one, I am going to save it as a draft. Now, once you save it as a draft, after you submit, on your My page, you will see that you have something in draft right here. So if you're ready to put it to auction, you can go ahead and click on that button. A window will pop up showing you your tip lead. Go into edit it. And you come down and you can just go ahead and click OK for immediate auction. It's as simple as that.